Thanks for watching this video. In this video we're going to talk about two different things. Towards the end we're going to talk about how to find the best hotel deal in Washington, D.C. But first we're going to walk through some of the suggested locations we think are best for your stay after you've taken the quiz. So let's start with that. So if you're flying into BWI and you plan to visit Washington, D.C., there's basically two different options to get from BWI into Washington, D.C. And as a result, we've also kind of outlined on this page the best places to stay. They make it simple to catch the train or the bus back to the airport and vice versa. So if you would like to take the train from BWI to Washington, D.C., this is done through the MARC train. The first thing you'll need to do when you get off the plane is go and find the shuttle that takes you from the airport to the actual MARC station. So this is about a 10-minute shuttle ride, and once you're there you can board the train, and there's two stations that make the most sense for finding a hotel and staying in Washington, D.C. So that first station is the new Carrollton station. This is located in the Maryland suburbs of Washington, D.C. There's one hotel within walking distance to the MARC train and the metro. So basically you could get off the MARC, check into your hotel, then walk back over and hop aboard the metro into Washington, D.C. and use that daily to get in and out of the city. The other option would be to take the MARC all the way to Union Station, which is in downtown D.C. It's only a few blocks from the Capitol building. The problem here is that hotels are going to be awfully expensive during the week. During the weekend, hotel rates will drop a lot during Friday and Saturday nights because business travelers leave D.C. So if you're coming on the weekend, maybe best to prioritize Union Station for most other people. New Carrollton will work out best. The other option to get from BWI to DC is to utilize two different bus routes. And there is a bus that will take you to Shady Grove, which is the last stop on the Metro Red Line, or it takes you to Greenbelt, which is almost one of the last stops on the Green Line. So once you get to Shady Grove, you could obviously then hop the metro and go further into the city and find a hotel near the metro, which our site can help you do. You could also stay at Shady Grove and get a hotel that has a shuttle to and from the metro station. The drawback to Shady Grove and Greenbelt is that you really don't have any hotels that are within a short walk to the metro. And with Greenbelt, you don't have any hotels that actually will shuttle you over to the metro station. So if you're going to go with the bus option and you want to save money by staying outside of DC, you can look into Shady Grove. And then, of course, you can always just metro further into the city and stay somewhere. So that's just a kind of a quick overview of how to manage getting from BWI to DC. Hopefully this page explains everything and is helpful. Okay, so now that we've figured out where to stay for your trip, let's start working on how to find the best hotel deal. Finding the best hotel deal in Washington, D.C. is a lot easier than you may think. Kate and I have learned so much about hotel pricing by running this website, and as a result, we've been able to build some exclusive tools that make finding the right deal a lot easier. So finding the right deal really comes down to shopping around at different locations and then using these tools to identify the best booking website that has the best rates. So lucky for you, we've done just that, and now by taking the quiz, you've been able to narrow down your possible locations, and it's time to hone in on the best deal. So down the page you'll see blue search boxes above each neighborhood description. These exclusive search boxes allow you to search hotels closest to a particular metro station, and this will allow you to quickly find the best rates. So let's walk through an example. I'm going to enter my dates into the Bethesda search widget, and after I enter my dates, I'm going to be brought to a page on Hotels Combined. So what Hotels Combined does is searches thousands of websites so that you can find the best deal. They search big name websites like Expedia, Hotels.com, and they also search how much it might cost to book the hotel directly through a site like Marriott.com. So as you can see on the Hotels.com page, I'm looking at hotels near Bethesda, and right below the name of the hotel in some small text here is the distance of the hotel from the metro station. So you'll notice as you scroll down the page, all the hotels are ordered by their distance from the metro. And one of the handy tools that happens in Hotels Combined too is you can include taxes in your search. So I've done that here. And basically now what we want to do is we want to run our search for the locations that we've decided are right for us. So in addition to Bethesda, I'm also going to run a search for Silver Spring. And now I'm able to quickly compare how much it might cost to stay in Bethesda versus Silver Spring. And so what I'm going to do now is narrow my options down to a few hotels. So for example, I'm seeing here the Hyatt is $119 a night. That's cheaper than most other options in Bethesda. And I'm seeing that the DoubleTree and Hampton Inn are also the cheapest options in Silver Spring. So once I've narrowed down my options, I'm going to go back to my quiz results page because I want to make sure that I'm finding out any hidden fees that come with these hotels. And I'm going to open up my Bethesda page and my Silver Spring page. And so on the Silver Spring page, I'm going to scroll down to the hotel comparison chart. And this makes it really easy for you to find out hidden fees like parking fees, Wi-Fi fees, and if the hotel offers free breakfast. So in this grid here, we've organized everything so that you can quickly get this information and go back to Hotels Combined, look at the rate, and think about what additional fees and inconveniences might be included with staying at that hotel. Once you've decided on a hotel, you can click the small link here that says compare 16 sites, and Hotels Combined will actually tell you where the best rates are for this particular hotel. So as you can see for the DoubleTree, they're looking at Booking.com and plus many other sites like Expedia, Travelocity. So once you're ready to book, Hotels.com will send you off to that booking site that has the best deal, and you're all set. You've gotten the best rate. Thanks a lot.